Mining Burni Pirltawardli Kurnipuana. Welcome to Friends of Pirltawardli. Yalagangal Kurnipu Baran Beatty Sumner. Nina Marnie Beatty?
How you going?
Not bad, Marnie. Wara Kunina. Ngana Niko Takatina. Who's your mob? Where you from?
On my dad's side, Raukan Ngaranjeri, down the southeast coast. And on my mum's side, WA, she's a Ngachi woman.
Baita. Wanganako from the west. Nendo Waragana Tampandi Dina, any Ghana language?
No, not a whole heap. I got to learn more.
Ngaita Warani Wangani. What language you speak?
Ngaranjeri. And I can't speak it fluently, so.
Ngaranjeri! What's the best saying for the Ngaranjeri mob?
The best one? There's a few that I do, like cousins and brother boys, that probably wouldn't be appropriate to use right now, so.
I know something that really relates to Ngaranjeri mob. You want to hear it?
Yeah, sure.
Well, there it is. Like that?
Track, yeah, it is.
Hey, I'm Kaurna, but I still know your mob. What do you do for work?
I'm a mental health first aid instructor, and I do a case management for Aboriginal legal rights as well.
Do you know what we call mental health in Kaurna?
What's that?
Purumuka.
Purumuka.
Hey.
Is that correct? That's how you say it?
Hey. Purumuka. Purumuka.
Purumuka.
Baita, deadly. What's the favourite thing you like about the work that you do?
Oh, the most favourite thing I think is hearing the different stories and experiences that people go through. You know, I think no matter how much you learn and read, I mean, it's all good and well and very important, but at the same time, those lived experiences, I think, are the best ones. So to hear different people's stories and how they come out and where they're at, especially the ones that overcome them, is really quite amazing, and also makes me appreciate all the things I have as well.
Doing great work there, brother. How'd you get into it, and what made you do it?
Got into it shortly after a bit of a stint in Sydney when I had my own battles with depression and anxiety, and especially in my second year, I got quite depressed where I become suicidal, which wasn't good. So I decided to jump on the plane and come home, and then started going down a really bad path of experimenting with alcohol, which led to experimenting with pills and such, which wasn't good at all, because I bottled everything in, and I didn't know how to speak about it or who to speak to. And then my grandmother, Jane Nelson, she's a mental health first aid instructor also, and then she said that I should look at getting trained up, which I did. Back in 2018, I went and got trained up, and I got to a point where I can finally speak about my problems, which is really good. It's a huge weight off my shoulders, and then also I can relate to other people through my experiences. So, I guess that's how I got into mental health.
And your Nana, she's really influential in our community, and I think I'm going to have to try and get her to come and have a yarn with me with these mob here and tell us more about the work that she's done, because she's been influential in the area of mental health. And it's deadly that you're seeing and passing on, you know, for her to pass that knowledge on and for you to take it up as well. What are your future plans with the work that you do?
My future plans, the work that I do, I'd like to continue doing what I'm doing, and eventually start my own business and build up from there, so we can deliver mental health from not only from a young male's perspective, but also a cultural perspective, and then can do from the women's perspective, and have that done in all businesses and organisations around SA, schools, and also prison systems.
Gotcha. Nendo waramokabandi. Do you remember that word for your occupation or for mental health?
Poroku. That was it.
Kura boromoka.
Poromoka. That's what I said the first time.
Yep, you did say that, brother. Boromoka. Can you tell them more about your word?
Poromoka.
Boromoka. Nakara.
Nakara.